Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Thursday after work. I got a muskie tournament this weekend. I'm gonna bring the GoPro along. No promises if I'll be able to do any filming or not. It's just two of us fishing this year, and with two guys it gets busy when you get a fish. You know, they're big fish, so see what we can do. But anyway, well, we're gonna get started on the $500 jet ski project. Got a little project tonight. They got Flex Seal all in this hull, all the way around. So we're gonna get that removed. I gotta do some fiberglass repair on here a little bit, and I gotta get the silicone off to be able to put this pump and everything back on. So pretty much what I'm gonna do, instead of bore you guys with a video watching me remove all this, I'm gonna let you know how I did it after I got it off and what I found out was the best. I'm gonna get started with some acetone and a damp rag, soak it on there. Hopefully it doesn't screw up the fiberglass. We'll see what happens and we'll go from there. So I'll give you guys an update as I start getting it off, and then on the inside of the hull I'll show you where I'm going to reinforce some fiberglass. Forget about the acetone, forget about the rag. If you got to get Flex Seal off one of these hulls, right here baby, brake and parts cleaner, starting fluid, any of that, look at this stuff coming off like a prom dress. I've been out here wiping this down with acetone for a half hour when I got this bright idea, and let me tell you guys, this is the way to do it. So I'll finish up getting this all cleaned up really nice, and then I'll show you how we're going to patch up the hull. Now that I got that cleaned up, I had to get all the blue RTV off. I used alcohol and my fingernail. I want to show you guys up underneath here where the intake grate is, right here, they got this all patched up. You can see there's a little split here, right here. So first off, I'm just going to tell you guys, I'm not a fiberglass guy. I've done some fiberglass work, but do I know what the hell I'm doing? Not like a guy in a shop. So the information you can see in here, it's a little thin right in here. I'm going to clean that all up, sand it down, I'm going to beef it up. I bought a fiberglass kit. I'm going to show you guys. Like I said, I'm no fiberglass guy, so what I do here and the proper way might vary, it might be the same. I don't know, but I know one thing's for sure, this damn thing will float when I'm done. So let me show you. Alright, I bought this Bondo fiberglass repair kit. Got it on Amazon, I think it was 20 some bucks. It includes the resin, the hardener, the spreader, the cloth, and a mixing stick and tray. So, what I'm gonna do, judging on what I think I should do, and some videos I have watched, I'm going to take my sander, I'm going to get all this crap off, this adhesive bullshit, the BS on there. Sorry guys, try not to swear in my videos. I'm going to get all that sanded out. I'm going to sand this back down to in here, if you can see, back to about right here. I'll let you know what grit sandpaper I use. Somebody did a repair here, I'm going to clean that up too. I'm just going to paint a limited portion of this. I'm not going to go crazy, guys. I'm not restoring this jet ski. This just started out as a YouTube project that's ongoing forever, that I promised I'd get it done. So guess what? We're doing it and we're going to finish it. No matter what it takes. Money ain't the problem. It's the time. Anyway, so I'm going to sand this all out and I'm going to get this repair ready. I'm going to repair it from both the inside and the outside. We'll clean it up really nice. We'll put some paint on there. Yeah, you'll know it's repaired, but will it be strong? You're damn right it'll be strong when I'm done. So I'll show you along the process the best I can. Alright guys, I took some sandpaper, my pneumatic sander there, and you can see I got the hole opened up there. They had a real crummy half-ass patch job on there, so I got everything scuffed up good, and I'll show you on the inside. You can see I got everything scuffed real good where that light is thin there. We're gonna build that all up really nice, and this patch will come out great. You won't even know when I'm done. So let me get off the camera, get some mixing done. I'll just show you as I go along, guys. I'm not really great at doing this, so I'm gonna have to do some instructions and some YouTube myself. So let me get started on it. So far I have the patches cut that I'm gonna lay in there. Not like that, but you get the general idea. So we're gonna get to mixing. I believe they're gonna go like this. I'm gonna go double thick on the outside and inside. That's the plan anyway. Like I said, it's my first time doing this, so There's the 2 little patches I cut. They're gonna go in here. Everything's really clean with 60 grit, and then I blew it off, and then I sprayed carb clean on it. Make sure all the wax and everything's off. I'm not too worried about the structure of this. The pump housing will hold it in, but we're gonna seal it up good. So here's the kit. It looks like you're gonna do 1 ounce of this and 10 drops of hardener. So get a little bit mixing up. Then you're gonna wet your cloth with the adhesive, and then you're gonna wet the surface with a brush and get that cloth on there. So I'll try to get the camera rolling a little bit as I do it, guys. I apologize I couldn't show you guys a lot of the process, but there's 2 layers on the top. Like I said, I used my brush after I got the fiber wet and set it down on the mat. Then I brushed it, like dabbed it with my brush with more of the adhesive or the resin you call it. So that's 2 layers on the top, and that's 2 layers on the back, guys. So I think tomorrow or the next day we're gonna be scuffing her up, and we're probably gonna go thinking maybe 2 more layers. We got to build it up thick, guys. So I'll pick the video back up tomorrow or the next time I get to work on it, and I'll show you what it looks like after we get even more layers on there, probably 2 more on each side. It's been a few days since I worked on the fiberglass. As you can see, the repair set up. Yes, you can see the sunlight through there. It's very rock solid. I'm gonna do 2 more pieces of glass, fiberglass mesh on the top, and 2 more on the bottom. Over here, you can see it's coming out. I might just do 1 more on the back, but it's coming out pretty dang nice for not knowing what I'm doing. Inside here, you're gonna scuff this all up, where you're gonna be putting your next layer of resin. I'll do it off camera, but you can just see it's gonna be 80 grit sandpaper. Same thing with the bottom. I'm gonna cut some more of this fiberglass to lay in there and mix up some more resin. I'll try to get my camera in there, guys. Sorry, it's hard to work with the resin and the stickiness and the gloves and get the camera turned on, but see what I can do for you guys. So I'm gonna sand it, spray it off with some brake clean to get the sanding dust off, and then we'll get this cut and start getting the resin made. I will say getting your fiberglass cut for your second round is way easier. It kind of sticks a little bit, sticky, so I was able to stick it on there and trace it out real nice. Same thing in the back. So let me get this cut. I think I'm going to try to set the camera up down here, guys, so you can see how I kind of do it and to give you a general idea. So let's get mixing. Okay, here's what I'll take and do. Get on my creeper so you guys can see. I got a little can mixed up of resin. It's a cut off water bottle, and I'll pre-coat lightly. I did watch several videos on this. On your pre-coat, don't go too thick. They say it's no good. Won't make a good bond. So I'm just going lightly. Nothing crazy. I'm sorry guys if you can't see this too good. Doing the best I can with the camera work. I'd like to be able to show you guys some of this stuff. Okay, now I got my pre-cut fiberglass up here. I'll take and I'll start getting resin on it. Now, I did watch a really good YouTube channel. A guy works on boats. I forget the name of the channel, but he was basically saying that you're not going to want to over soak this fiberglass mesh. If you over soak it, it won't make a good bond. So I think pretty much the gist of this, why I'm doing it with my hand, you just want to get enough on there to get it to stick on there. So let me work it in position. Let's see if I can bring the camera in closer for you guys, and I'll show you. Hopefully the camera stays. And work this bad boy into position. See, I might have to turn it around. No, I don't. I just gotta move it. This stuff is pretty easy to work with, guys. I mean, it's pretty forgiving. You got an idiot like me using it, so I'd definitely say it's not too bad. I'm gonna make it a little little thick in there, I guess you could say. because like I said, there was a previous patch on this ski that somebody didn't do right. And I'm talking to you guys like I know what I'm doing, and I damn sure don't know what I'm doing, but it's enough to get by. Alright, she's somewhat worked up in position. Take your paintbrush, start dabbing it in place with your resin. Like I said, don't add too much resin to it. I got a lot of excess on this. That's alright, I'm gonna be sanding a lot of this off, so I'm not too worried about it. Not a lot of it, but some of this stuff like this is gonna get cut off. I made this patch a little big on purpose. Okay, I took my DA. I got the fiberglass. I did have to do several patches in here to thicken the material up right in here. So, but it's super thick, guys. It's hard to tell on camera, and I scuffed all this, so I'm gonna take a little Bondo now that this is all scuffed real good, and I'm gonna just Bondo it lightly in the back side here and scuff all that Bondo down, and I'm gonna shoot it with high build primer, scuff that all down, and I'm just gonna spray bomb it, just this little portion. I'll figure out a nice way to wet sand this up. I'll make it look really good. It's not gonna be a big deal, or a huge deal I should say. I'll show you what the inside looks like. Inside, it's hard to tell on camera, guys. It looks really bad in here, but it actually is better than what it looks like on camera. But I'm gonna be cleaning it again. It's all dusty and everything, but that's how the inside came out. So let me get some Bondos mixed up and we'll get that going on there. Alright guys, let's start getting on the jet ski. Here's the first sanding, the Bondo. Told you guys we would clean it up really nice. I just got to add a little bit more in here. And there's a little low spot over here. Little touch up. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to put flexible high build on it, and it'll clean up real nice. When I spray it with a gun, you won't even know. So let me show you the finished product after I do a little bit more Bondo. Alright guys, that's my last layer of Bondo. Let me finish sanding it up, and I'm going to wrap it up for this video. The next video, let me wipe this camera off. We'll get the high build primer out, we'll shoot it, we'll paint it, we'll blend it, and we'll be ready to rock. Thanks for watching.